Hey everyone. We've got a bit of a budget stream going on here tonight because I am not at my home. Whoa, there's Discord. Whee. I'm not... Where else am I not? I'm not in my studio, so I don't have access to my stuff. But I do have my laptop, my Langrisser account. I don't even have a pre-stream pour, so I have nothing to drink on this stream. This is going to be kind of a dumb stream anyway, I think. Mainly because it's Freekong, it's gear summoning, which, you know... Hey Razor, welcome to the stream. Yeah, gear summoning, not something I usually recommend, but for Freekong it's a little bit of an exception because it's pretty much the only thing it's pretty much the only thing Freekong can use his tickets for. So, yeah, I mean, obviously not allowed to summon for characters. Oh hey, thanks Trevor. That's always good to hear. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me too, because I'm using a different mic setup as I'm on vacation. Like I said, I don't have all my stuff, but I have enough to make this work. Moondoggy, you're here. Good. I'm gonna need some help from the chat choosing gear to summon too, because Freekong doesn't really need anything. So we'll see. Let's see what's on offer here first. So obviously we're only doing the crafting summon. Actually, that's a good point, Moondoggy. Let's go through the old bag first. Now, most of this stuff is in various states of disrepair. Yeah, Razor, it's probably slightly quiet, mainly because I'm trying not to speak too loud because there are many sleeping nephews in the house. Let me boost my mic volume just a little bit to hopefully compensate for that. Alright. So, yeah, Freekong has a lot of like scrappy gear sitting around that's like not built, or it's earmarked for characters that aren't built yet. So, it's going to be kind of hard to judge from this, but I feel like I could use at least one more Tiamat for either like another crap R tanky unit, or even D-Heart. So like another one of those probably wouldn't hurt. For weapons, I mean, I don't really have anyone using Bone Crushers right now, so weapons might be the tricky thing to decide on. I do have a couple stingers, but maybe another stinger wouldn't be too bad either. So I'm thinking for weapons, probably stinger, to be honest. Stinger, Tiamat for the armor. For the accessory, probably a Twilight Star. And what does that leave me? A helm? Bunch of junk down here. Kind of okay on helms, to be honest. A Last Rites wouldn't be too bad either, because I have a lot of like aquatic, you know, like Pierre could potentially use one, although I could just throw an Azure Legend on him, so it's not the end of the world if I don't have lots of Last Rites. Yeah, I do only have 2 Gifts of Eternal Life, but I don't really have tons of users for those. Like, I mean, I have this one built for Gerald and Layla right now. But I could use another one on Chris, for example. I've got lots of Overlord's badges, probably more than the Freekong account needs. So I'm thinking Twilight Star for the accessory. Yeah, let's just get started, and we'll see how the summons go, and if I change my mind. I think I had a couple Gaias on this account, Moon. I only have one on Main Kong, but I'm not summoning for gear on that. Wait, where are the Gaias? Yeah, I have 4 on this account, which is more than what Freekong needs. I mean, I guess I could summon for 1 more if I wanted to do a full team, but Freekong doesn't really have the other tools to make, like, World Arena very useful. Anyway, let's just get in here and see what we can blast some tickets on. As I was saying, obviously not summoning for units, because that's bad for Freekong. Yeah, I could ore so many equipment, Pawn Langrisser, but why would I? I don't need ore. So it's waiting to be built or used for weird specific circumstances. Like, this account could actually probably use 1 more Arcane Battle Garb, too, to be perfectly honest. But I'm going to start with Tiamat's just because it's a bit higher priority than that other stuff. The weapon... what did I say? Lurker's not in here, is it? They cut it off right before Lurker's just out of spite. So I think I said I could use potentially 1 more Stinger. The accessory, this was the fun part. Okay. And the helm I really have no... If that's darked out, does that mean I literally don't have one? Well, fuck it, let's just summon for one of these then. Could definitely use at least 1 if I don't have one on the account at all. Alright, we're going for this stuff. This is a pretty decent looking banner. These are so common on the Main Kong account, so it's really funny to see me, like, actively summoning for them. But here we go. I don't think I'm going to eat through this whole stack, just because potentially some new gear will come out that I'll want to summon for, rather than this old, stale gear. Like, if Lurker's Bow was on here, I'd be summoning for at least 1 more Lurkers. I only have 1 here, and I can think of 2 characters Freekong has that I would use it on. So, let's just roll. Obviously, the stakes are fairly low if I kind of don't care if I'm actually getting this equipment or not. But it's still exciting. It's still exciting to get SSRs, or to just get a bunch of ore. Top tier body armor piece. Oh. There's a... I wish I had a cam on or something, because I'm beside a window in this, like, basement where I'm staying, and there's a huge deer walking right past the window. Making a clopping noise out there. It's super creepy. Wonder if it knows what I'm doing in here. Freekong has no luck muscles to stretch, Moon. I always run into this problem when I'm, like, going through... Okay, there's the Stinger. Yay! So pumped. When I'm going through, 1 by 1 on gear summons, because I don't know what any of the regular gear looks like, so I don't know if it's SSR in the big close-up view. Okay, so we got 1 Stinger. We're not going to change the banner up yet, just because that's a waste of a reset. Probably change it up if I get... Well, I don't care about other helms, so if I get, like, one of the Tiamats or a Twilight Star, maybe I'll change. That's, Chief's helm? Garbage off banner? Yeah, just an off banner. Mage the Red, that's actually a good question. Let's see. I don't think I actually need any more stingers. For armor, probably 1 Tiamat is probably... maybe 2 if I want to be ridiculous and build one for Aaron or something. For Twilight Stars, I'd probably take like 2 Twilight Stars, and then the Feather Cap or Flower Boon Bonnet, like 1 Flower Boon. I don't care how many of those I have, I just want it in the collection. Although I'm sure there's some unit that I could find a good use for it on. Alright, we're getting another SSR here. I think that's like 3 in a row. But the rates should be decenter on gear banners. Okay, it's another stinger. And that's going to be it for this? No double? Yeah, okay, so 2 stingers so far. Moon, that's a good question, but I think the reason why Freekong has luck like this is because the game knows that I don't give a shit if I actually get any of this stuff on this account. So it's like, whatever, just chuck some SSR gear at him. He doesn't even need it anyway. So here we go. Let's see, is it going to be 4 back-to-back SSRs? Probably. No. Not even Freekong can have it that good. How many tickets do I actually need to go through to get that 40,000 crystal Cherie skin? Because I could just go for that, I guess, via summoning our gear. But I'm not going to do math live on stream. That's not what kind of stream this is. That's your guys' job. Alright, here we go. We got another SSR coming. Is it going to be another stinger? We hope not. I don't want to just have a pile of stingers and none of my other dearly wished for gear. Oh, sweet! It's an off-banner dagger instead. A wind cutter. Well, to your point from earlier, Pawn Languisher, I'm definitely not going to need to ore a bunch of that gear after this summoning session, because there's going to be some ore in here. Okay, so yeah, for that Cherie skin party, it's also worth remembering that I am going to be doing the SP Lotto for Matthew on this account as well. I have just enough saved up for that. Because Freekong can actually use SP Matthew. So that'll be nice. Lots of junk on offer here. I would like to get something. So we got 2 stingers, we got an off-banner Chief's helmet, and we got an off-banner wind cutter. Which means the only wished-for thing I've gotten so far is the weapon. 4 wishes, 1 granted. Yeah, Luciris not being super helpful now. So we are 110 summons in. And the luck has cooled down substantially. That wind cutter took the wind out of my sails. Alright, here we go. Let's see, there's got to be multiple SSRs in this batch. I feel like that has to happen with gear more than it happens with characters, so I want to see it. Show me multiple SSRs. Do it. Yeah, that's okay. Like, I didn't wish for a star earring. Okay, good. I got my multiple SSRs, but it's another stinger, for God's sakes. So I've gotten 3 stingers in this summoning session. How do you roll for Matthew's upgraded class? Oh, that lotto's not open yet to enroll. Next Thursday, or this Thursday coming, there's going to be a lotto, like a macho lotto. Like, they have them every month for the SP stones, and Matthew's SP stone is just going to be in that lotto. So 3 stingers. I did not wish for a star earring, but I don't mind getting one because it's an accessory. I mean, like I said at the start of this, I don't really need anything in particular, so as long as it's not trash, I'll sit it in the huge pile that's not being ored and potentially use it in the future. I would really like to get at least 1 Tiamat, at least 1 Twilight Star. Like, if my luck is really bad and I have to go deep to get those things, then that's when I would stop, if I got 1 of each of those things. I don't even really care about the Flower Boon Bonnet. I'm just kind of surprised that I literally don't have one yet. Okay, there it is. Hey, and a Twilight Star! Here we go, back-to-back SSRs. Okay, good, Twilight Star. Now I'm just on the hunt for a Tiamat. And then I can, change up the wish list. It's funny to see a new on that. Ed, did I get that D-Heart? I did indeed get that D-Heart, thanks to a very generous gift. D-Heart and Bozel were the 2 freebies that are, technically... We've had this debate back and forth on this channel for a long time about whether Freekong is allowed to use those. I even debated putting D-Heart and Bozel on the Oathsworn summon, but then the community kind of agreed that it's too risky. Like, the risk of getting an off banner would kind of ruin the account, so I just didn't do it. But then the shard bags came up, and it really seemed like the perfect avenue to at least lock one of those characters down. So that is what we did, and thanks to a generous gift, we've got D-Heart on this account now. You're right, I think I will reset. I'm going to keep Tiamats on there, because I don't care about other armor, so if I don't get to reset again, I'm happy just continuing to summon for Tiamats. Probably keep this... Actually, that's the thing though, like, I guess I want to reset to get stingers off there, because I have so many now, and I don't care about getting multiple flower boons. So yeah, let's just do it. Okay, we know we still want Tiamats. If I got 1 or 2 of those, then I could switch to Last Rites, I guess. Now, what did we think for weapons? Like, I have 3 of these, but I'm not using them on anyone. The Bone Crushers. I have a few Night Blooms, but I don't really have many healers. It would be really weird to summon for a Red Moon. But to be honest, or I could summon for Bathory just to get it out of the collection. Yeah, Balance Blade, I have a couple Balance Blades, but not tons of people to use them. I have 2 Routing Lights, one of them's fully built for D-Heart. I do have lots of Ig Branches. I have 1 Unstoppable Knight, but I only have 1 person who would ever care about using them. Can I back out here? I want to kind of see how many scepters I have. Let's take another quick stock of my gear. Yeah, so I don't care about Routing Lights. I don't care about Bone Crushers. I suppose these are like my only healers, so, you know, I don't even care about Night Blooms. This is enough for me, like, I don't care about more Unstoppable Knights. Obviously, Stingers, no need for those. Okay, so I have 4 Scepters. Let's think about that. Like, Hein could use one. I could make a physical attack one for Cherie. I don't think I need more than 4, though. I don't think I need more than 4. But scepters are on the table. Let's take a look at some of the other junk we have down here. Don't need memers. Don't need demon slayers. Okay, I have 3 balance blades. No, 4 balance blades. That's enough balance blades for this account. Miracle, I'm not really using. I mean, I have 1 for Ainz. Yeah, look. No, that's a blue moon. I only have 1 red moon. Honestly, as ridiculous as it sounds, red moon is kind of near the top of my priority list for summoning weapons. I only have 1 red moon. So see, I have a few egg branches, that's fine. I only have the 2 gifts, but that's kind of all I need. What else were we thinking? Ragnarok? Let's see how many Ragnaroks I have. You know, I could use another Divine Boots, too. I could use another Divine Boots. Could use another Divine Boots. So I have a couple Astaroths. I don't think I need to summon for Astaroth. I only have the 1 Miracle, but that's all I think I would need in my account. Yeah, I have 4 Rags, but I could probably use more. Maybe I'll go for Rags first. And then, just for shits and gigs, I'll switch to Red Moon with my last reset. How do we feel about that? Just for shigs and gigs. Free SSR on the Kuro collab is... Yeah, it's actually the SSR van. So, let's go with the Tiamat here. Let us indeed try to get 1 more Ragnarok. Just because there's lots of choppy type units. Was I going to continue going for more Twilight Stars, or did I want to get more Divine Booties? The only reason I'm thinking about Divine Boots is because I can have like a couple of them built for different Vargas builds. Like I have a Breeze one right now. I could also build like a blue one if I wanted to like pop it on Aaron and then switch it back and forth between Vargas. I'm thinking Divine. And then, like, if I get 1 pair, I can just switch it back to Twilight Stars afterwards. And for headwear... we didn't really look at these. How many of these did I have? I know I have an assload of Tenyos, so I don't really need them. I'm good on King's Crowns. I'm good on Aeneas. I'm good on Electrics. I'm pretty good on Tears, but I'm not sure how many of these I have. They could be a decent flex option. I think I'm going to go with a Glory, just for now. Alright, let's dive back in. Here we go. Just to have a Glory for, you know, those odd units that it could be not even like necessary on, but just like someone that it's nice to have. Obviously, they're not going to give me an SSR right away. It would be too obvious. So this is summon number 170. Oh man, Razor, no, I literally have so many Tenyos headdresses on this account. It was on a previous Build-A-Banner for gear that I summoned on. I think it was the banner where I got my, like, 8 bracers. I also got a whole bunch of Tenyos headdresses in that session. Alright, maybe I changed to a specific combination of very unlucky SSRs. And that's why I'm not getting any. The Avengers, is it worth summoning for equipment? No, it's absolutely not worth summoning for equipment. The only reason I'm doing this right now is because this is my gimmick Freekong account. It's a freebies-only account, which means I'm not allowed to summon on it. I'm only allowed to use units that they give you through, like, the storyline and events. So I end up stocking up tons of vouchers and crystals that I can't use on anything. So I just, for content purposes, I summon gear here so other people can, like, watch and laugh and be content in the knowledge that they don't have to do this. This is a good example of why we don't do this. All these precious resources. Think of all the Sword of Light and Shadows this could be. Think of all the Zeridas this could be. Oh my goodness. 70 tickets. That could have been like 3 Zeridas. Oh man, we even got a bot joining in on the proceedings. Okay, so we've done like 50 here without getting an SSR since changing the wish list. So I definitely picked some unlucky items. Oh yeah, Avengers, you're summoning for Tiaris on that beginner banner. Yeah, she's good. Definitely a really nice start for PvE. Okay, here we go! Finally, our first SSR after changing up the wish. Let's see if it's going to be one of our selections, first of all. Maybe multiple of our selections. Was that a Gaia, or was that an SR armor? Clicked too quickly to see. Looked like a Gaia to me. Hey, there's a glory on there too, at least. Good. So something that I chose. And just some random garbage. We're keeping going. I haven't gotten any of the Tiamats yet, have I? I got 1 Twilight Star, 3 Stingers, 1 Glory, 1 Flower Boon. No Tiamats. Come on, Luciris, Chaos, and or Gendrasil, Transcender, someone. Have mercy on poor little Freekong. What if I backed out of this and saw that this was accidentally Main Kong's account, and I just blew like 300 tickets on this shit? That would be sad. Come on, Tiamat. Let's go! Ninja Live 2, hello, welcome to the stream. You are currently witnessing me getting stiffed by this gear banner. Mage the Red, so have you summoned a lot for Z2 and not gotten lucky, or what? What's going on that banner for you? Have you gotten lots of girls in the shell, or off banners, or... Alright, here we go. This is going to be the Tiamat. This is going to be it. Double off banner, Angelina and Tsubame. Ooh, ouch. Sorry, man. There's the boots! Good. That's the only pair of boots I needed. 1 boots. Now what's going to happen, I'm going to keep summoning, because I don't want to reset the banner yet, and I'm just going to get like 6 pairs of Divine Boots. How do you earn free crystals in this game? Daily missions. Daily missions are one good way to do it. Also, just like Time Rift is a good way. There's lots of Time Rift stuff. Treasure chests in the story missions. The big source of crystals, unfortunately, that you're not going to be able to fully access yet is in Timeless Trials? Is that what it's called? Where it goes up to like SSSS rank, but it's going to be hard for you to get all the way through that. Established players can pretty much sweep the entire thing, and it's worth like 700 crystals per week, so it's pretty good. Depressed Eeyore got all my Tiamets, apparently. I wonder how many summons I'm gonna do here. Like, as much as I'm hamming it up that I want that Tiamets before I go, honestly, I don't need it. So, this is just really for silliness purposes. Alright, let's see. Give me my armor piece. And not a Gaia's. The off-banner rate on the equipment banner is pretty respectable. I got a Gaia's, I got a Wind Cutter, I got a Chief's helmet. I got that Star Earring. So there's a Ragnarok at least. That's something I asked for. I could probably actually get away with changing the wishes again, since I kind of only wanted the one Ragnarok. So I could switch to Red Moon now. So I can switch my accessory, I can switch this. I'd be fine getting more of these and more of these. So I'll switch to Red Moon and Divine Boots. What was I going to switch my accessory to? So we're still stuck on Tiamets here. Yeah, maybe more Twilight Stars. Alright, we're going for it. There's even a free Red Moon available, like, in the story somewhere, and I'm still summoning for one. I have 5 Overlord's badges, and I have, like, 8 Swordsmith medals, so definitely not going to be one of those two. Appreciate the sentiment, though. I have 1 Insidious, but I don't have anyone who can really use it. I'm not shits and giggling enough to do one of the belts, although that would be hilarious. I honestly think probably more Twilight Stars. I have like 4 pairs of Apex boots too. I only have 2 Blood Pacts, but who's really using Blood Pacts nowadays? One's for Lewin, because SP Lewin is one of the SPs I'm actually allowed to use, and the other one is just set aside for like any tank. So yeah, I think I'll go Twilight Star again. Yeah, Lone Bird, I do have, I think I have 2 Insidious, because I know I have one already built for Puritas. And I don't think anyone else really cares. I have an Insidious built for Puritas, and I have a Twilight Star built for Puritas. So I was just going to go for more glories here, wasn't I? Lone Burb, tell me, who else Freekong friendly could use an Insidious? Because now that's kind of tempting. That's a tempting thought. Because I do have like 6 of these. The only reason I want a lot of them is because I actually have lots of characters who can use them. After getting D-Heart, I'm going to have one on him, but that also opens up bonds for like Silver Wolf, and I might consider one on him as well. Let's just do Insidious just to change it up. Just in case. Maybe Van's gonna want one. This is the YOLO summon session anyway. Yes, Freekong can use Lisa. I don't have her yet because I've been lazy with story mode, but she is allowed. And as soon as I first get her first shard, she becomes a insta 6-star, I think, because of how many floating realm slot machine shards I have. I don't have anyone else to use them on. Does that change my accessory selection? I think this is fine, to be honest. I think this is fine. This at least gives me coverage. This at least gives me access to, like, multiple pieces of each gear that I could, like, swap between my characters. And we are going to open the proceedings with an SSR this time, finally. Hello, LW. Welcome to the chat. Last time I changed my wish list, I went like 60 summons without getting anything. And it's an off-banner Overlord badge. That is for everyone in the chat who thought I might need one of those. It's good to see the super powerful rare equipment just popping up as an unwanted off banner on a crazy account like this. Well, thanks anyway. What, does Will have like 2 Overlord badges right now? But of course, Will was always famous for having tons of bracers. Okay, let's see. 1 Tiamat, and I think I bail, even though I put that new stuff on the banner. Like, I'm not gonna use all my tickets for a Red Moon. Oh, that off-banner Overlord badge. Alright, here we go. Actually, this week's Timeless Trials accessory for the main Kong account was an Overlord badge as well. So that was kind of timely, given who was being summoned this week. What's gonna be? Show me big dragon face. Okay, it's a Red Moon, that's fine. That's one of my wishes, so I'm okay with it. We got the Red Moon we wanted. We got 3 Stingers, we got a Red Moon, we got a Twilight Star, we got Divine Boots, we got a Glory of the World, we got a Flower Boon Bonnet, we got an off-banner Overlord badge, and some other off-banner shit that's not really worth mentioning. And now we are about to get something else. Another Red Moon! I knew that was going to happen. Oh, we got a Ragnarok as well, which we wished for. So we're definitely stocking up. No Tiamat yet, I'm afraid. We've had it on the wish list the entire time, and we're now officially 400 summons in. So that was my 400th summon. No Tiamats. After 400 summons. 400 vouchers on this gear banner. 400 vouchers. Okay, here's another SSR. This is going to be it, and then I can go eat a giant bowl of ice cream. It's another Red Moon. Oh, and the Insidious. Okay, that's fine. That was something else from my wish list. So we're doing good. Actually, pretty much the only thing I haven't summoned now is the Tiamats. Yeah, that's literally the only thing I haven't gotten that I've wished for. Yeah, the frightening reality of Equip Gacha in Langrisser. I think a lot of people just don't know the reality of Equip Gacha and Langrisser because most people sensibly don't summon on this. Most people aren't dumb. Let's see one Tiamat before I leave. I'm not using any of my crystals because I want to keep them for the various lottos. I actually totally forgot, after being gifted that D-Heart, that I need to do next month's SP lotto as well to get his SP stone. So I'm doing back-to-back ones. One for Matthew and one for D-Heart. And we have potentially... This is my chance. Come on, Tiamat, show me your big ugly dragon mug. Partly I just want to see the cool, like, huge HD Tiamat art. Okay, it's a glory. Didn't really need them. Put one on Anna. Alright, 4 summons left. Yeah, Lonebird, I don't even do 30 pulls on equipment banners, but to be perfectly honest, the main Kong account is pretty stacked on gear now. Like, I don't really have a reason to... Like, there's a few, like, the newer stuff I'm missing, obviously. Do you want to know why that's the case, Mage the Red? There is no pity on gear banners. So this is the second time I've gotten Chief's Helmet off banner. Which sucks. It sucks. It sucks to have that happen. Yeah, you can actually go past 100 summons on the gear banner and not hit a guaranteed SSR. It's extremely unlikely for it to happen just because the rate is slightly higher here, so you have a 5% chance of getting a gear piece. Yeah, Lonebird, Main Kong still doesn't have Alliance robes. I would like Alliance robes, for example, but they're not in this. And I'd like that new Lance, but they're not in this, so... I wasn't going to summon for them when they were on their own banner. I'll get them eventually just through drops and stuff. Eventually. Hey, we got him! Oh, applesauce. All right, good. Look at that. Look how cute he is. Avengers, the main way to get equipment is through gameplay. So there's all kinds of different types of maps and stuff. Like the Goddess Trial, I think it's called, in Secret Realm, where you fight dragons. That's basically like the gear maps, the gear dailies. Each dragon drops a different type of gear. There's a map event that shows up every once in a while that you can do, and it has a rare chance of dropping SSR. And events, like monthly events, will usually give like a random SSR piece. Okay, so that's it. I can stop. I'm done. There's no way I'm using these. I got 3 Red Moons, I got 2 Glories, I got 1 Insidious, and I got that 1 Tiamats. And I did 450 summons. Wait, are you saying I should do that? As a demonstration? Freekong actually needs his bergs. Wouldn't it be funny, though, if I swept this dragon and got a Tiamat from it? Would it be funny? Would it be funny if I did that? Let's just see if I get it in one sweep. Okay, no, it didn't happen. Alright, I'm not going to go further than that. I think you get the idea, Avengers, but that's where you get gear in here. So the Ice Dragon offers armor, and then the other dragons, different pieces. So yeah, let's see what's going on with this Cherie stuff. That is in here. Gimme my money. Gimme my skin ticks. Oh yeah, hey, here we go. Too bad I don't think the sprite is really that cool. Like, this one's pretty cool. Freekong the Whale, getting that Cherie skin. That is going to be it. So yeah, the other place, Avengers, is in here. Occasionally there will be one of these little map battles that has a symbol for gear, and you can very rarely get a piece of SSR equipment from those as well. Yeah, no, Lone Bird, that little reward thing takes into account any vouchers or crystals you spend on summoning, and it also includes the Macho Lottos and the SP Lottos. I tested and it does not include crystals that you spend in this store, which Freekong does with Abandon, like this. Just buying stuff with crystals, because there's nothing else for me to do with them. But that is unfortunately going to be it for this stream. Actually, let's go take a look at the loots that we pulled. So there's the one Tiamat that we got. I'll build that for someone. Like, I don't actually, with these 4 Tiamats that I don't have one rolled as full moon, so I'd probably roll a full moon one. Find a use for that, I'm sure. Oh yeah, look, I only had one Glory of the World, so having a backup Glory of the World, probably not the end of the world. These are the 3 Stingers that I got, so I'll be able to find a use for those. Yeah, it looks like I did only have the one Insidious earmarked for pure tests, so I'll have a backup Insidious as well, just in case there's a use for it. Definitely gonna have a use for this, because that's not many Twilight Stars given how many Assassins I actually have on this account. What else did we pull? Look for that flashy little new symbol. Alright, bunch of red moons, that's good. That's going to keep Egbert and Ainz in business. Maybe Liffany, I'll build one for Liffany. Liffany's actually awesome. And I think D-Hard is going to let me open her bonds now? Offhand. It would make sense, she's an Origins character. So here are my 2 Chief's Helms that I'm not going to ore them, because I guess I could just merge them if I ever need a Chief's Helm. Could have probably used another couple last rites, but like I said, we've got an Alliance Robes, we've got a bunch of Azure Legends, so not the end of the world, not pulling more of those. Yeah, here's my only backup Blood Pact. Yeah, look, so that's my 6th Overlord's badge. I got a few in here that aren't being used. Yeah, so Liffany's actually going to be useful for me now that I've gotten D-Heart. There's my other pair of Divine Boots, so I can have a Breeze Boots for Vargi, and then I can have Blue Boots if I want to switch them over to that, or give them to Aaron. I'm serious. Going to be using my fully jacked Aaron a lot more now. One more Ragnarok. And that was it, other than all the R and SR stuff that I pulled. So let's get rid of that. I think that'll be fairly comical. So 1 batch of 99. 2 batch of 99. 3 batch of 99. 4 batch of 99. And 45. So 441 pieces of junk. Doing good for silver ore now. Actually, that's incredibly low. What have I been spending my silver ore on this account? Okay, this is the end for realsies this time. Thanks everyone for watching that insane purge of 450 vouchers for nothing. I'll catch you the next time I do this. I'm not sure when the next Oathsworn gear banner is going to be. Maybe 6 or 8 months, or maybe next anniversary. But I'm sure Freekong will have a pretty nice pile of vouchers stored back up by then. And yeah, we'll see what we can grab next time. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the support. Thanks for leading me down this dark path with your terrible advice. Catch you in the next one. Ice cream time.